Under the blazing Delhi sun, a young boy stood on a dusty cricket ground, gripping his bat a little too tightly. His name was Virat Kohli, and even then, you could tell there was something different about him. He didn't just want to play cricket, he wanted to own the crease, to dominate every single ball. Every evening, right after school, Virat would rush to the nets. While other kids might forget a game the moment it ended, for Virat, it was personal. Wins excited him, sure, but losses, they haunted him. When he got out cheaply, he didn't just laugh it off and move on. No, he went home, replayed that single shot over and over in his mind, and made a silent promise to himself. He'd do better tomorrow. That intense fire-up, powerful mix of anger and raw ambition became his closest companion, pushing him forward when no one else was watching. Years flew by, and that determined boy turned into a young man proudly wearing India's iconic blue jersey. Suddenly, the weight of a billion expectations, a billion dreams, rested squarely on his shoulders. But Virat didn't flinch. In fact, he seemed to thrive under the pressure. When the team was struggling, backs against the wall, he stood tall.
When the world's fastest bowlers attacked, he attacked right back with those perfect, elegant cover drives, fearless pull shots,
and an on-field intensity that could light up entire stadiums and silence his critics. His energy was infectious. You could feel it through the screen. He wasn't just playing a sport. He was waging a war with every delivery, and he was there to win. But the real battle, the toughest one, wasn't always on the field under the bright floodlights. Every great career has its shadows, and Virat's was no exception. There were seasons when the runs completely dried up, when the critics grew louder, and a frustrating silence followed every swing of his bat. Doubt began to creep in from all corners. In those moments, when many would hide or make excuses, Virat did the opposite. He faced the challenge head-on. He trained harder than ever before. He was up before the sun, committed to a strict fitness regime that would redefine what it meant to be an athlete in cricket. He spent endless hours in the nets, perfecting his technique, sharpening his focus. He understood a fundamental truth. Talent might get you in the door, but it's the relentless discipline that keeps you in the room at the very top. He transformed his body and his mindset, preparing for the comeback he knew was inevitable. Then came one unforgettable night. The team was chasing an impossible target, the match hanging by a thread. The pressure was immense. One by one, wickets fell, and hope began to fade for the millions watching. But at one end of the pitch, one man stood firm, an anchor in the storm. It was Virat. He played with a calm, calculated aggression, finding the gaps, turning ones into twos, and hitting boundaries with surgical precision. As the winning runs were finally scored, with him standing there, unbeaten, the entire stadium erupted into a deafening roar. But Virat didn't celebrate wildly. Instead, he just looked up towards the sky, closed his eyes for a moment, and took a deep breath. It was a quiet, personal moment of triumph. This wasn't just another victory. It was proof. Proof that unwavering passion, incredible resilience, and an unbreakable belief in yourself can turn a childhood dream into a lasting legacy. And, somewhere out there, on another dusty ground, there's a young kid watching him on a cracked TV, screen gripping a bat a little too tightly, dreaming just as hard. Thanks for watching. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more.